In our previous class, we learned about the types of chemical reaction, and the various types of chemical reactions are the combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. In addition to these reactions, there is another reaction called the redox reaction. To understand the redox reaction, we must know about the oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Okay, students, now let us define the oxidation reaction. Okay, the oxidation reaction is nothing but the addition of oxygen or the removal of hydrogen or the uh, loss of electron. Okay, that means we can define oxidation in three different way. It can be defined in terms of oxygen or in terms of hydrogen or in terms of electron. That means oxidation in terms of oxygen is that it is nothing but the addition of oxygen. In terms of hydrogen, it is the removal of hydrogen. And in terms of electron, it is the loss of electron. Let us define now the reduction reaction. Reduction is nothing but the removal of oxygen or the addition of hydrogen or by the gain of electron. Let us discuss the oxidation reaction and reduction reaction with the help of examples. Look at this chemical reaction. This is the reaction between the iron oxide and carbon monoxide, which gives iron and carbon dioxide. In this reaction, the iron oxide converts into iron and carbon monoxide converts into carbon dioxide. Iron oxide converts into iron by the loss of oxygen. In other words, we can say that iron oxide reduced to iron by the loss of oxygen. Hence, it is reduction. On the other hand, the carbon monoxide converts into carbon dioxide by the gain of one oxygen. So, we can say it is the oxidation. That means the carbon monoxide oxidized to carbon dioxide. Let us now explain the oxidation and reduction in terms of hydrogen. Look at this reaction. This is the reaction between the ammonia and the bromine. Ammonia reacts with bromine to give nitrogen and hydrogen bromide. In this reaction, ammonia converts into nitrogen and the bromine converts into hydrogen bromide. Ammonia becomes nitrogen by the loss of hydrogen, hence it is an oxidation process. On the other hand, bromine becomes hydrogen bromide by the gain of hydrogen, hence it is a reduction process. Now let us discuss the oxidation and reduction process with the help of electron. Look at this reaction. This is the reaction between the copper ion and magnesium. Copper ion reacts with magnesium to give copper and magnesium ion. Let us now concentrate on the change of copper ion into copper. In the reactant, the charge of copper is 2 positive. On the other hand, in the product, the charge of copper is 0 as it is a neutral species. Here the copper 2 positive becomes copper by the gain of 2 electron. So it is a reduction process. On the other hand, the neutral magnesium becomes magnesium twice positive by the loss of 2 electrons. Hence, it is an oxidation process. Such kind of reactions where both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously are called redox reactions. Now let us try to learn about the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. In a redox reaction, an oxidizing agent gets reduced and oxidizes the other, while a reducing agent gets oxidized and reduced the other. In the given reaction, the copper oxide reduced to copper in the presence of hydrogen. So, hydrogen is acting as an reducing agent. On the other hand, hydrogen oxidizes to water in the presence of copper oxide. Hence, copper oxide is acting as an oxidizing agent. So students, today we have learned about oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. At the same time, we learn how to identify an oxidizing agent and a reducing agent.